Hi there, everyone. I'm Laurie Barraco, and it's time for my predictions for the week of June 3rd, 2018. And the deck that I use is the Gilda Royale Tarot by Sarah Marchetti. But before I get started with my predictions, I wanted to talk about the heightened sense of intuition that so many people have been experiencing these days. And we're hearing so much about this through the centers, the mystical moon, both the Bonita Springs and Fort Myers. So the veil is getting very thin for all of us as a collective across the whole world, the whole globe. And for some people, it's happening without them even trying. They're receiving messages. They're seeing crossed over loved ones. They're having visions pop up just in their everyday lives, and their dreams are really intense. So what I would suggest, if this is happening for you, and what I have suggested for these clients, is that they just take a moment to embrace the fact that they're becoming more intuitive, which is a blessing for all of us. Because the more that you know about yourself and your path, the more you're going to trust it, and the less you're going to second guess what's happening in your world. So my advice is to try to have a meditation practice of at least 3, maybe 4 times a week, half hour, 20 minutes, where you can stop, shut out the outside world, and allow those intuitive downloads from spirit to come through. And keeping a journal nearby or a notebook to write down these thoughts, these inspiration, the wisdom, the guidance, to document that for yourself, because there's a reason why it's coming through. And by having a regular meditation time, that is going to give these downloads a place and a time and place, an opportunity, because you're open for the information to come through for you. And also you may notice that your dreams are becoming a little bit more interesting or colorful. I advise you to also write those down as well. So what a great time we're here on planet Earth. What a great time to be alive, to witness the thinning of the veil, and all of us becoming more intuitive, to be able to step into our powers, our strengths, our gifts, and feel more comfortable knowing that we're exactly where we're supposed to be with our purpose. All right, so let's see which cards we have for this upcoming week. So I'm shuffling them up a little bit. And I'm going to pull 3 from the top. What? 1, 2, 3. All righty. So it looks like we're holding up some space within us because we're holding on to the past. So what does this mean? There are thoughts and feelings and emotions from the past that we're too focused on or giving our attention and our energy, and it's holding us back a bit because things may have not turned out the way that we had hoped, and that's preventing us from moving forward in our lives. And it could be that you're upset with yourself. I think this may have to do with regrets, more of what you should have done, you feel you should have done, you didn't do, or you didn't do well. So we have the 9 of Pentacles reversed. The 9s are about personal achievement and independence. So there's some things that you're not quite feeling okay or comfortable with. Then we have the Chariot. So this has to do with feeling defeated and remorseful, and possibly having a hard time forgiving yourself. So this is the 5 of Cups, and this is a huge message for us to try not to be so hard on ourselves. We are usually harder on ourselves than we are on anybody else, right? We hold on to it, and this is most certainly holding us back. So if you can catch yourself before you start going into the negative self-talk and the regret, and be more mindful of where you're putting your energy. Is it more into the past, or are you focused on the here and the now? Time to forgive yourself and let that stuff go to make room for more positive things to come in, of more of the blessings that you do want. Okay? All right, I'm Laurie Barraco. I will see you next week. Namaste.